Here I am in the lovely Champagne Room Productions branch office with this cockatiel hair. That's the trouble with, I had such short hair for so long that now like I actually have to put styling product in, and sometimes even when I do, the wind will hit it or the styling product will give out and I'll end up with a weird version of this haircut. I like that I have something different, but it is a little frustrating sometimes when I have to keep re-wetting it. But let's go ahead and zoom you in a little bit. I am on a roll. I am in a mood. I've been getting set up for my filming day tomorrow with Angie. I've got lots of toys. We've got lots of She-Ra, we've got lots of Gem, we've got lots of Barbie, all stacked up on a table behind the camera. Very excited to get to that, but while I was moving things around, I was like, you know what, we haven't really gotten to lip products. And when we went through the pencils and went through some of those lip products, I just was like, I'm kind of in the mood to like keep it rolling. So that pretty soon, once I've gone through pretty much everything, then I can like start getting rid of stuff, because I like to wait until I've decluttered, gone through the whole declutter, so it just sits in bins until I'm ready for it. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna roll over this little bin that I have here on a stool that is all filled with lip products. There's a few other random things. There's some lashes in there, but we are gonna go ahead and just start pulling stuff out of here. Now, first of all, these are some Saint lashes from Blend Bunny. I'm so sad that Blend Bunny doesn't do their lashes anymore. Saint is probably the best of the white ones. Were like it wasn't called Good and Evil, but it was like a naughty girl and a nice girl, and the nice ones were in the white. These were the naughtiest of the nice. So I do like the Saint lashes. So I'll go ahead and tuck those down into, if I can get them into my lash drawer. My lash drawer needs, I've decluttered the lash drawer, but I've been moving stuff around in there, and so it's kind of a mess. There we go. I think I got that in there. All right, so let's start grabbing some things. What else do we have? Oh, I almost had forgotten about this. This is my Glisten, my wet liner palette that I built and then promptly forgot about. Look at that. I've played with it a little bit, but I have so many fun. These are not really like eyebrow colors for the most part. A couple of them I could use for that, but I decided to go ahead and get some fun. Like, let's do some graphic stuff. I haven't really decided where wet liners in general are going to live in my collection. So, oh, let me also switch it to all messages before I forget. All right, there we go. Because I see we jumped up to 10. Hello, Alex. Nice to see you. Now it's back down to 9, but we do have 1 thumbs up if there's 10 or 9 people here. Hello, Mr. JPS. How are you doing? Now it's a 12. We could have more thumbs up than just 1. I think we could thumbs up the video, right? We could maybe give me a little thumbs up, give me a little encouragement for my declutter journey. Let me go ahead and just set this to the back. Hello. All right, so Alex is our 1, or else it's slow to update. Other people might have hit it by now too, but yes, everybody hit the button. I would appreciate it. There's these couple little Glamlight puffs I've started kind of a pile of puffs as I've been finding them. I used to not ever use puffs, and now I'm kind of liking them. So I found a clean blush brush. I think this is one where it had come off and I re-glued it, and it ended up in that little bin. Oh, there's so many things. Okay, let me see what... I don't know if I can pull out, like, themes of things. There's so many random things. Let me see what I've got. There's some Jeffree Star right at the top, so let's pull that out and deal with that shenanigans. Because we have more of these. We have a couple glosses. We have some of the Supreme gloss, which I said last time that even if I was like still gunning for the brand, which I'm not, I don't love. You start reorganizing your makeup collection and it's taking forever. Yeah, it does take a long time. This is the Supreme Gloss in Blow My Candles. And I say this every time. This one smells a little different. This one maybe smells a little vanilla-y. So maybe they changed it. Because this one I know I got later, and so in like a mystery box or something. So maybe this Blow My Candles, because the first release smelled like butter. I like to see it all. You have Blow My Candles. Yeah, and I have like 2 other nudes here. I'm sure I got all of these in some mystery thing. And they're all kind of the same. So we have, what are the shades? We have Blow My Candles, Mannequin, and House Tour. And so there's, I think that's Blow My Candles. I think I'm going to keep that one. I'm going to get rid of the other 2. Maybe I'll go wild. These are the lip arousals. These are the like lip plumper ones that came out, I think, with Orgy too. There's a Versatile and Craving Chocolate. Let me put one of these on. Hello, Dawn. How's it going? Let me see how spicy this is. Doesn't feel too bad yet. I don't remember these being terrible. I do have a little split in my lip though, so I wonder if that's going to burn. So let me set these to the side, the maybe pile, because I haven't... Oh, it's starting to burn a little bit more. Let's see, what else do we have? There are some pencils that snuck in here. So we have the REM Beauty Wicked. This is Kohl eyeliner pencil. So this is a like periwinkle blue eyeliner. And then we have, this is the Elphaba one. So this is an eyeliner, and that's going to be obviously a green. I'll put those over in the eyeliner collection. We can absolutely keep eyeliners. I freed up a bunch of room, so let's see what we've got. This is from Ace Beauté. What is going on with Ace Beauté? It burns. It burns. What movie? All I can think of is, I don't know if anybody's seen it's kind of a cheesy gay rom-com called Trick, and Coco Peru is in it. And it's these 2 guys that are trying to find a place to hook up. And at one point, it's this guy who's kind of a nerdy musical. He writes musicals, and Tori Spelling is in it, and she's so funny. But he's trying to hook up with this go-go boy that he meets, who he feels is like way out of his league. But at the gay bar, he gets cornered in the bathroom by Coco Peru, and she talks about how she had a hookup and he was like not very nice or whatever. And she all of a sudden she just goes, "You ever get cum in your eye, Gabriel? It burns." It's the movie is not great, but it is. There are some things that are funny, like the Tori Spelling parts are so funny, and like that part, it burns. Oh, The Exorcist, yes. Yes, of course. See, I automatically went to a different place, but this Ace Beauté, what is going on with Ace Beauté? They've been talking about a rebrand for 100 years. I think they're still online. I don't know what's going on. I'm going to get rid of that. I've never really used their liquid lipsticks. I've got other liquid lipsticks I like better. There's a couple here from Martine that I can see. I do remember liking the Martine Cosmetics. I'm definitely keeping the green one. I'm going to set the red to the side. I'm going to start a pile of red liquid lipsticks, because this is starting to get a little bit uncomfortable. Because I think I'm going to have a lot of red. So kind of like we did with the eyeliners, once I have some reds built up, that might help me decide to get rid of some things. Oh, and then I set these here. These were also from mystery boxes, and I think they were meant to be like pre-release products that were released later. These are the Jeffree Star Liquid Lip Balm. They have kind of a minty smell, but I don't like, I don't like colored lip balms, really. I like my lip balms to just be clear or have like a sheer color. These look too good. I'm going to get rid of those. I don't have any loyalty I need to protect for the brand. So, Glamlight Fresh Prints. This was a cute idea, the little like microphone. I'm going to get rid of that. Let's see, what else do we have? We have a Trixie Cosmetics. Let's see what this one is. Tried your old ColourPop liquid lip and it lasted all shift. Well, I love that. I feel like the ColourPop, excuse me, pretty girl. I feel like when ColourPop goes bad, it goes bad. But like when it's good, it's good. ColourPop, those liquid lipsticks that they had years ago, and they used to have such fun colors, and they were like $6. So this is Stacy. Obviously, I'm keeping all my Trixie lipsticks because I love the Trixie lipstick formula. So I'll throw that. I've got some Trixie over there. What else do we have? We have, this is a Glamlight Michaela Gloss. It's pretty. It's got some spark. I'm going to keep that just because I like that color. It's got some green, purple kind of stuff, so I do sort of like that. So I don't really have a good plan for the things that I'm keeping yet. So this is the one that I'm keeping from Jeffree Star. Martina was setting aside because I'm going to go through that. This I'm going to keep because it's Jaclyn. Jaclyn Cosmetics, RIP. Is there it's the bottom of a comment from somebody. I was like, is there a weird line on my phone? Did I crack my screen? It's just the bottom of a line of text is cut off. Yeah, that pink Stacy is really, really cute. I'm going to keep this Jaclyn gloss. This Jaclyn lip oil, though, let me see if it smells. I'm not entirely convinced that there is a huge difference between gloss and lip oil. I think some of it is marketing. It's like, people aren't buying this thing anymore, so let's just call it something different and pretend it's new. These are kind of just like gloss. They maybe have more oil content. And some of them, like this one was just too goopy, so it doesn't smell like it's gone bad, so I'm going to pass that along. Another Melt lip crayon. This one, also from that Butterfly collection. That's a pretty color. Let's go ahead and put that into the lip pencils. Oh, what is this? Oh, this is from the the REM. Yeah, I liked a lot of Jaclyn products. I don't know what the difference is, and I'm convinced that it's not really a difference. I think it's a marketing thing. Because let me tell you, as somebody, that's one of the things that the corporate world has like blown my mind around, because there are things that I have to do. Sometimes I have to work with people on projects, and like we have to create a doc that goes up to like some leader somewhere, and basically sometimes what we'll do is like we will just spend a week, like we'll meet like weekly, and one of the meetings for the week, that's that REM beauty, one of the meetings will just be discussing like there's a certain word that the leader said, oh, I don't like that word. Now we changed nothing about the project, we changed nothing about how we're running it, what we're doing. I'll get rid of this Jeffree Star, it's kind of yuck. I'm going to get rid of both of these. I don't like that tingle. That tingle was not nice. I don't mind like a tingly one, but that was a weird, like sharp tingly one. But like, so all we do is we spent like one of our weekly meetings to just come up with a new term for this thing. Again, we didn't change it in the slightest. This is a MAC like skinny tall lipstick in Nice Spice. That is 100% not a color that I wear very often, if ever. So that's a fun, I sometimes like skinny lipsticks like this when they're tall, but like a little bit thinner. But I'm going to get rid of that one because that color is too orangey red. But yeah, so we just like debate the word. So that's like, I think that people are just like worn out on gloss, and something has convinced them that like lip oil is some new thing, or it's better for you or something. I'm going to set this to the side. I'm going to feel like I'm going to have a lot of nude glosses. So again, this is the Glamlight Hershey's White Chocolate. I like this little packaging. It's kind of cute, but I think I'm going to want to compare some nude glosses to make some decisions. This is the Marilyn Monroe Wet n Wild. We'll put that with the reds. Again, one size red. I love red lipstick. I am very much, me and T Swift, we love our red lipstick, to the point of being obnoxious about it. And so I think I'm going to end up with a lot. This is Feature. So this was one Halloween. Trixie did a black and a purple, and they were called Creature and Feature, which I thought was really fun. This is the liquid lipstick. I'm definitely keeping that. That's a fun black liquid lipstick. This was from Glamlight. This is the Killer Kiss. This came in their like Halloween mystery box. I don't think they ever released it on its own. It's like a sheer black with glitter, but like it barely has any color and it barely has any glitter. So that's going to go into the declutter. That can go. I'm so sorry. That was a fun test product, but get the fuck out of here. I can see I've got a bunch of Lunar Beauty. Let me see if I can grab out as many of the Lunar Beauty as I can. This is a good start because we've got some, I think some are liquid lipsticks and some are glosses. So we've got a liquid lipstick, lip gloss, lip gloss, lip gloss. Okay, so the black ones are liquid lipsticks, and the white ones, ooh, here's another Martine. This is another black liquid lipstick, but I do love that. I don't wear it as often as Dion does, but I agree with her that like black liquid lipstick is kind of the move. I like it a lot. Let's go ahead and take a look. So now these liquid lipsticks from Lunar Beauty, I need to play with these more because I feel like I don't have a good sense of like how much I like these. And these colors feel kind of interesting, but not super exciting. So let me go ahead, let me move that Martine over there. So for now, I'm going to say I'm keeping these, but let me set them closer. Not all the way to the side. Here's another lip arousal. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that one. These glosses from Lunar Beauty. Do I need all three of these glosses? I mean, this one doesn't even really have glitter. It's just kind of like peachy, jizzy kind of color. I don't love that. I think these two I'll keep, but this one I'm going to get rid of. Oh, and here, no, this is Synth. I think Creature might have been green, actually. I can't remember for sure, but for Creature and Feature from Trixie. But this is Synth, and this is the liquid lipstick. I do really like the liquid lipsticks from Trixie Cosmetics, but she doesn't have any currently. They are discontinued. This is from the Wicked collection. What even is this? I don't remember. Is this like a liquid blush? Look at that. That's a pretty color, but what even is that? Lip stain. Oh, it's a lip stain. I'm going to put that over. I've got a bunch of the Wicked products over in the spinner. Let me put it over into the spinner. Do I have another one? I feel like I should have a matching one. Ooh, here's another Lunar Beauty gloss. This is a nice light glittery one. Let's go ahead. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep... Do these have much of a pigment? I'm going to keep this lipstick. I swatched it and then didn't say if I was keeping it. I'm generally keeping... I'm thinking about doing like a Wicked makeup look because I have a couple eyeshadow palettes. I have some stuff from REM and I have some stuff from One Size. So I might at some point do like a Wicked Glinda versus Elphaba, like a split face look maybe. So I haven't really been decluttering any of the Wicked products that I have. Okay. So once I swatch those out, I mean, that sheer one I thought was going to be more glittery. I don't love that. Hello, Rosa Isela? I don't know if I'm sorry if I said that incorrectly. Happy birthday to your sister. Oh, Dawn, did you just send me something on Instagram? You are here in the chat. I always laugh about how I always forget to turn off notification sounds. Hold on. Dawn, what are you doing? What are you doing, Dawn? Okay, I think I have to turn off that one, maybe? If I turn that one. Can you still hear me? Hopefully I didn't mute myself. I think I turned off all the notification sounds so that the next time Dawn sends me something on Instagram, it won't come through. I think I'm going to get rid of this one. In the tube, it looks really cute. This happens a lot with sometimes these micro glitter glosses, is it looks really cute in the tube, but it didn't look like much swatch. But these had at least some base color, so I will keep those too. All right, then we've got, this is from Cosmic Brushes. This, I'm sure, was part of a set. I'm gonna get rid of that. I prefer liquid lipsticks to bullet lipsticks. And I do love doing a vampy lip sometimes. And like nude lipsticks, I just don't think. Hello, Grace, how's it going? We're doing a little decluttering again. We've got another Fresh Prince. I don't know if I even opened the other one. These were just part of the Fresh Prince collection. They're cute. This little microphone packaging is clever. But I don't reach for those. I just don't. Let me see if I've got some lipsticks I can pull out. Ooh, is this the Maxine one? Magic Drip Glitter Lip Gloss, but is that the color or is that the product? because I think this is from the Maxine collab from Half Magic. I always start to get Half Magic and About Face confused. I don't know why. Did I see the Cosmic Beauty bundle that was a good deal? I don't know if I did. The only palette I don't have is their new, because I have the Death palette. I did see that one, if that's one you're talking about. I have the Death card palette, but I don't have any of those little, but like the lipsticks, I'm now throwing them in the declutter. So yeah, I think that's the lip gloss that came with the Maxine collection. So I'm going to keep that because I do like Maxine. I like that little collection. I thought it was fun. Another Ace Beauté. The Ace Beauté ones can go. What is this? DD Signature. Another red. Let's put that in the pile of reds, because at some point we're going to do a battle of the reds. Here's another, yeah, these were maybe the Christmas collection. These Cosmic Beauty lipsticks, I love their palettes. Any of the accessory stuff that they've put out, like the cream blushes, I just haven't been. The highlighters I love. Their powder products I'm here for. The lipsticks, the cream blushes, meh. They're not bad, but I don't really resonate with them. Couple more Wicked things. We have another lip stain. This one is a bright red. Pretty girl. I'm so congested. And then we have another one of these weird spaceshipy tube lipsticks. And I think this is, yeah, this is like a black, or maybe it's a dark green. Let's swatch. Oh, is this a balm? Or do I just have like product there? What is this? What is this? Because it's coming off mostly sheer. Is this a balm? What are you? I don't even remember. Black is the tears. Pink. Oh, I think it's supposed to be a color changing. It's not color changing into anything though, really. There's maybe a little bit there, but I had stuff on my hand. I'm going to keep that and maybe play with it a little bit, just see if I can figure out what that is, but I don't love that. I'm not a huge fan. I don't like pH changing bullshit. I think it's a gimmick and not a good one. Let me see what we've got here. I know I've got some Colored Rain in here. It seems like I've got a bunch of Odin's Eye. And usually, like, especially if it's a collab, I feel like I've just been ordering all of the lip products. But I don't, again, Odin's Eye. I love Odin's Eye. I have so many Odin's Eye palettes. At some point, I'm probably going to do an Odin's Eye Thunderdome. But I don't love their lip products. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. And I do like to order them when they're a collab because, I mean, I get suckered into that idea of like supporting the person, but then I also end up with a bunch of lip stuff that I don't use. This is the Glisten Juicy Tint with Lin's that Blend Bunny did. Well, Glisten did it, but it was when Blend Bunny and... I'm going to keep that just to put in, because I'm going to do a video about Blend Bunny stuff, so maybe I'll keep that just to talk about it. But, yeah, pH Lip Products is just clear gloss. Yeah, sometimes it does turn pink, but it always turns the same pink. I don't understand why that is. There's more. Let's see. Any other Odin's Eye? Any other obvious Odin's Eye? Okay, here's another lipstick. So earlier we had that hot pink that was Stacy. Now we have Stacy's mom. So this is a slightly more muted, but still bright pink. So I do... The Trixie lipsticks, I'm so bitter because she had a shade called Bobble that was this beautiful peachy coral. And it was always sold out. And she kept, on her YouTube channel, she kept promising like, Bobble is coming back, Bobble is coming back. And then at some point she just stopped talking about it. And I was like, I guess that's my clue that it's never coming back. You lying whore. So Trixie Mattel is on my shit list for never bringing back Bobble. This is something I found at Ulta and I just ordered it for fun. This is Pound Cake Cosmetics. This is another red lipstick, so we'll put that with the red liquid lipsticks. This is a red tube lipstick. This is from the Wet n Wild Maryland. I'm going to keep this just because I feel like I've decluttered a lot of the Maryland collection. And I think having just like a red lipstick could be fun to play with at some point. That's the one that I feel like I'm most likely to use. These I'm keeping. This is the only one I've run across so far. I know there's more. I might find them. If we get to the bins down here, we might find one. These Fenty lipsticks, I love it. These are the like replaceable ones that you like twist the bottom and it pops out. This is so ridiculous, but I love it. I love this packaging. And so I know I have a few of these like tucked away in different places. And I just love that the component is fun. Do you remember when these first came out and like these came with instructions? And if you didn't read the instructions, it was really easy to like load the lipstick thing the wrong way. And if you did, you like jammed it in and it like broke the whole lipstick. Do you guys remember that? It was something where if you tried to put it in, it would like, people would put it in, it would like smoosh the lipstick. I love that. I love that. That's a fun color. Let's put that over here. We're getting down to some glittery fun stuff. This is an REM gloss. That's kind of cute. Oh, but it's a squeezy tube. I thought I was gonna, okay, do I like the squeezy tube? Ooh, I think I like that enough for the squeezy tube. It's not, you can't see the glitter on camera. This is really pretty in person. Let me see if I spread it out a little bit. This lighting is not doing it justice. I'm going to keep this because this actually, despite all video evidence, is actually really pretty. Hello, Dion. Nice to see you. We're doing some more decluttering. I'm still in the mood. I was getting set up for my filming day. So far, I found at least 2 or 3 black liquid lipsticks. This is either number 3 or number 4. This is Clarity Cosmetics. I'm going to go ahead and keep this one as well, I think. This is Black Rose Matte Liquid Lipstick. Maybe we'll do like a battle of the black liquid lipstick. I did that once on my website. Back in the like first incarnation of my website, I was ridiculous. And I bought like 8 or 9 or 10 black liquid lipsticks and did like a battle of the black liquid lipstick. And the first one, so I did 2 rounds of it. And the first one, I think I just had 3 and I compared them. And then the next one, I took the winner and then I had a bunch more that I found. And then did those. And I forget, I think the best one that I found was this indie brand that was like Zombie Cosmetics or something. And that was like the best black liquid lipstick. I kept that other Michaela gloss because it was kind of greenish. I'm going to get rid of the gold one. I have you muted so I don't disturb my roommates. I'll rewatch tomorrow. Oh, well, thank you. We appreciate you stopping by. We appreciate the watch time. You probably can't hear me as I'm saying that, but... yeah, this is a fun Colored Rain liquid lipstick that I got when they were clearancing stuff out. I'm going to keep this because that's a unique color to my collection. Let's see. Witchy Vibes. Is this a liquid lipstick? This is from Notoriously Morbid. I bought one of their like mystery bundles. Oh, this is like a blue, like a deep, deep blue. Oh, and it's a liquid lipstick. Look at that. Okay. Okay. You can stay. That's absolutely cute. You kind of look like Laura from Cat's Eye. Okay, well, thank you, Lucy. I appreciate I'm sure she's lovely. I don't know who she is. This is maybe just a good time to give you a reminder that like you should get your eyes checked every year. Because it's you never really know when degenerative eye disease may strike you. And thinking that I look like a young Korean girl might be a time to say like, hey, hey. Hello, Aria Bayou. What the fuck? We are decluttering. That is what the fuck. Hello, Booty Smoothie. How you doing? Yes, we are doing... This is a green gloss from the Makeup Revolution Poison Ivy. I'm going to get rid of that. I love Poison Ivy. I love green, but it's not the business. Let's see. I'm putting off... I've got all of these Odin's Eye here, and I know I'm going to have to, like, swatch all of them, but I'm trying to avoid it as long as I can. Here's another one of those REM glosses, and that other one was so nice. Should I even swatch it? I mean, last time I swatched it and nobody could see. Are these the same color? What color is this? Plumping lip gloss in 7 rings. Oh, this is cute, but I don't need 2 of them. So one of them will go into the declutter. I don't know how I ended up with 2 of that. Probably at 21 Days of Beauty. The SWAT. I don't know what that means, but I like it. I like it. Okay, this is a Colored Rain. I did really like their lipsticks, and that brand is not around anymore. Oh, there is another Odin's Eye. So see, I was doing this for a reason, to find all the Odin's Eye. Here's another Lunar Beauty. This is in a white, this is in a pink packaging. This is lip gloss. That's kind of a mauvey lip gloss. Let's see. It's just kind of a, that smells really nice though. That could be fun over like grayish or like a mauvey liquid lipstick to make it really oopy goopy. Let's go ahead and keep that. Then I've got a couple, I feel like there should be one more of these Osti Cosmetics. So Osti Cosmetics, I don't know Osti, but I've talked about how Acacia Forgot, who was on season 17 of RuPaul's Drag Race. She is not from Grand Forks, but she used to live in Grand Forks. She went to college here, and she performed in drag shows locally. And I knew her. I don't think I actually ever performed with her. I think we were at different shows. So I don't know that I've ever actually performed with her, but we knew each other, and I had given her some Declutter makeup. And so like we knew each other, and then she became my wig lady. Now she doesn't have near as much time for wigs, which makes me a little sad. But her partner is also a drag performer called Osti. And she has Osti Cosmetics. And so I have some palettes. I have the Rodeo Blush palette. I have the Epicene, I think is the name of the eyeshadow palette. And then I have some liquid lipsticks. These came out with, I think, the Epicene collection. And so I'm going to keep, actually, after I just said that about that gloss, how cute would those two look together? Like that pink? Okay. So we're going to keep both of these. I feel like there's maybe one other one, and I don't know where it is. I feel like I saw one when I was digging around, but we're getting close to the bottom, so it couldn't be too far hidden. But we're going to keep both of those because I do like Osti. Let's see what else we got. Now, we've got these Melt. I loved these. Do you remember these? Like, these were, oh, it just cracked me up. Someone in the chat had a wanky response. Yeah. There's been a couple that are maybe, nothing's been too aggressive, but these are those Melt metallic liquid lipsticks, but then they like stain your lips forever. I'm keeping them because they still smell okay. Okay, I didn't get it on my nose. That's good. If they're still working, I'm going to keep them because they're kind of wild, but they stain for a while. So like if you used these, you had to be ready to have whatever this color was on your lips for a couple of days. Or get ready to like sandpaper your lips because it just was not the business. But I think they're cute. I think they're fun. I don't mind getting stained weird colors. Let's see what else we've got. Okay, so we've got some. I'm getting to a bunch of really like glittery, shiny. So we've got some Indie Beat, DD Signature, Day Day Signature, and Sugar Drizzle. So I've got 3 of these. And I think some like maybe gloss and some maybe liquid lipstick. So I have to check the formula before I decide what to do with those. I have a green from Clarity Cosmetics. That came with the Angry Leprechaun. I'm going to keep that. We love a green. There's a redheaded drag queen I met at youth group as a sort of speaker to the group. We dropped casual jokes on each other, and oh, I missed that. Ginger Ambrosia. That sounds fun. I like that name. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay. This is what I mean, because I just wiped off the swatches, and, like, the product is gone, but look at that staining. Jesus. Okay. So, clear. Let me try a little bit of micellar water. But, I mean, that's what they're designed to do, so I shouldn't be surprised. But I had forgotten, even as I was saying, like, how aggressive it is, I'd forgotten. I don't see these comments. Don, have you changed it from top? You have to do that every chat. And if you do anything, like if you accidentally swipe up and come back to it, you have to reset it again. YouTube, this whole top comments thing drives me nuts. So make sure that you toggle it to all comments. If it's on all comments, toggle it back to top messages and toggle it back again. That sometimes works for people. YouTube is just on it's bullshit. But it always defaults to top messages. So even if you set it, you have to do it in every single chat. And if you do anything that like takes you away from YouTube, even if you like open a notification that comes up over YouTube and go back, I think it resets it then. Yeah, it's so annoying. I hate it so much. I don't, I'm not Jaclyn Hill. I'm not Tati. I don't need to control the number of comments that come in. I just want to see all the comments. All my comments are my top comments. So, this is another one of the She Never Misses eyeliners, or lip liners. I'm going to keep that. It's a dupe, but, it's a dark brown, and that's what I live for. So, this one, ooh, this is another clarity. This is like a deep blood red, like an ox blood. This came with the Angry Leprechaun collection. It reminds me of this banana taffy that I had as a kid. But it's kind of I don't think I need that color. Actually, I don't have anything like that. I don't think. So I'm going to keep that. Because that is different. Oh, and then I throw it on the floor. Oh, okay. Then we have this. I'm going to get rid of this. This is Notoriously Morbid. This came in a mystery box. This is the oldest monk. This is an Alvin and the Chipmunks gloss. I didn't love this. It was fine. Maybe it's a liquid lipstick. Still smells okay. It didn't. A lot of the mystery box stuff from Notoriously Morbid, that witchy vibes that I swatched earlier was good, but a lot of the stuff from the Notoriously Morbid mystery boxes, I was like, didn't love it. All right, so we're getting down to the bottom. We've got a couple Flower Nose. These are that beautiful brand where they have the beautiful embossing. Is your cat a dragon? Good Lord, that face. I have no idea what that means. Is your cat a dragon? I wonder where Janet is. I don't know where Janet is. I am not sure. Maybe she'll stop in. This looks like it's maybe a gloss, but like a nicely pigmented gloss. It's kind of a warmer color, but I like it. This packaging is always just so pretty. Yeah, keep it nice, like reference shade, absolutely. Also glossy eye makeup, not terrible for Halloween. Yeah, I've tried to get into that glossy eye trend. I have a couple things, and I just have never been able to get it to work in a way. And I'm always worried about it because some of those, if you do it wrong, or if you don't like how it looks, you've kind of put gloss over your eye look, and you've kind of fucked everything up. So, like, I'm afraid to do it if I'm not just having, like, a play day. This is from their chocolate bar collection. This is clearly like one of those blotted lip products. This is cute. I do love their packaging and stuff. I'm going to get rid of this one. I just blotted lips. I keep trying to get suckered into it, and every once in a while I'll put one on. I'll be like, that's not half bad. But in general, I don't love it. Here is the Hershey's. I'm going to keep that. I think I've got the other two pieces. I did set that gloss aside. I'm not finding a ton of neutral glosses, actually, so I'm going to keep both of those. I do like those. What do we have here? This is the Candy Store. This is going to be featured whenever I do my next Black-owned makeup brands. I'm planning to do an update on my Black-owned makeup brands, and also I want to do an Indigenous-owned makeup brand video. And I think that I might have talked about Candy Store Cosmetics. I can't remember. I'm going to have to go back and review my other one. But I think it might have been in the list of ones I wanted to try. And then I've gotten a palette and then this lip gloss, which is really beautiful. So I'm going to hold on to that and make sure, because I think it's going to be in that video. But yeah, I want to do an Indigenous-owned brand. I wish I could type. It's a beet red. It's lovely. I think you meant that Clarity one. Yeah. Yeah, typing quicker. I know, because the chat like moves on, and then I have to like try to figure out what people are referencing. Let's see here. Then we've got, oh, here's that Martine. That's the green one. I set that over here for some reason. So we've got some, I need to test these. I like Menagerie Cosmetics, but I find that their lip products tend to like go bad and dry out. Especially not as much the liquid lipsticks, they do somewhat, but especially like these toppers. They're beautiful when they're fresh, but they do tend to like get gross. So I'm hoping, okay, these seem like they still got some juice to them. because these are really nice to layer, and they layer really well over their own liquid lipsticks. I mean, duh, they would have designed them to do that. So that makes sense that it would, but I'm always worried about these going bad. Yeah, like this one's not barely putting anything down. Maybe I can put a little Duraline in that one or something since it's not all the way. But there's the two kind of green ones. Like this has a lime green base. You can see how green that looks, but then it's a very pinky gold. And then that one's like a green. So I'm going to maybe try to not revamp, but like refresh these. And then there's this kind of pinky blue one. Ooh, look how pink that looks. And then look at the swatch. It's like green, purple. You get a little bit of that pink color from the side, but I do like these toppers. They are kind of weird, but I like them. I did do they have some sort of affiliate program. And I did it once and I got some credit and I got like a palette for like half off, but like the credit for doing the post would only cover like half of your order. So like, I think I got like $25 in credit for like, before I had even done anything. It was like, you did this thing and you got a certain amount, but it had to be like half the order. So I had to I had to do a $50 order to get this $25 off. And then if you did a post and they liked it and tagged all these different things, then you could qualify to get a link that was like an affiliate link, and you could qualify to get more credit to do more posts. And I did get more credit to do more posts, but it was still the same thing where it could only be half your order. And then it was so hard to like track down the code, and it wasn't like you could just copy and paste it. There was some way that you had to format it, and I was like, I love Menagerie Cosmetics, but that's too much fucking work. That is too much work. Like, I don't have time to like sit here and try to figure all that shit out, and I'm not going to make a ton of money. It's not like I'm going to send thousands of people to go shop Menagerie Cosmetics. I was like, I just can't. This is from Blend Bunny. This is the Miss She Never Misses gloss. I'm going to declutter this one. This is cute, and they actually had to send me a replacement because the first one I got leaked. I was so sad. And she sent me a replacement, but I'm not living for it. As much as I love Blend Bunny, I love their eyeshadow palettes. I love their cheek products. I don't love the lip products. The lip creams were okay. The glosses are great. The new lip oils that they've moved into are fine. They're great for glosses. That gloss doesn't really excite me. Some of the lip oils, the different colors haven't really excited me. Why is it most of the people I do or watch have the same frames at the moment? My frames are like 70s faded blotches, but green and brown separated colors. It's okay, but so dull in intensity. Yeah, the intensity is not good. Oh, and then I forgot about this one. So this is the liquid lipstick from Menagerie. I'm definitely keeping that one because it's a green. So now I've emptied out I've got one more thing. So there's some dusty stuff in there. Woohoo. Let's see. Dion is texting me as if she doesn't know that I'm live right now. So when you replay crew, you're lucky because Dawn already sent me an Instagram post and set off all my alarms and notification noises, not noses. This is a Jeffree Star Shiny Trap. I think this is the only one of this lipstick type that I have, and it is like a shiny brown, which I don't have a lot of. I'm going to go ahead and hold on to this one just in case I need a brown for something. But we still know how I feel about them. I'm still conflicted, but all right. So now we've got the things that I've started to set aside. So here we have some Colored Rain products. So this is a Colored Rain liquid lipstick. This was a later formula. Yeah, that green. It's a nice kind of neutral foresty green. This is looking really... Oh, it's looking really thick. That doesn't look like their regular formula at all. I mean, it goes on pretty, but it goes on thick like mud. So we're going to throw that. That doesn't seem good. R.I.P. Colored Rain. I loved Colored Rain, but they're no longer with us. And then so that one was a thicker one. This is a smaller bottle, but it's thinner. They were going through some things at the end. This one still looks juicy and wet. So we're going to go ahead and declutter that one. All of these things, all these lip products, I know I got for like $2.50 because I got it or $2 or whatever it was when they had their like clearance sale. That's this orange. That went with the honeybee palette. I have the honeybee palette. Maybe I'll do a look with the honeybee palette and like use these lipsticks because that would be a fun ombre. And then maybe we'll declutter the lipsticks after that, just because I feel like I want them to get some use. This is another one, again, all of the, and maybe it's just because they're different collections, but I also just feel like sometimes these are both like tube lipsticks, and like this one is thicker, and I don't know what they were going through. I know it was tough. That's like a fun dusty rose pink. Do I need that? No. But I'm keeping the two orange ones and not the pink one? That's weird. That's weird. Why would I not keep the pink one? The pink one is much more me. I'll keep that one. And I'm going to put these with the palette, or I'll put it in my to be used drawers. And then that'll be yet another look that I need to schedule. The texture of those products, of the star, whatever, they look so buttery. At the same time, butter is wet to me, but in the same ick range. It has a nice look, but I don't want it on bare skin. Yeah, those Supreme glosses are like that. And the ones that have the butter smell to them, oh, gross. So this is an Odin's Eye tube lipstick, like a stick lipstick. The trouble I have is that so many of their lip products are the same, and they're all so warm toned. So like that, and I don't need to keep that because I just kept that Colored Rain one that is pretty much that exact same color. So that one can go. It's these glosses, because these are all like collab glosses. So let's start going through these. Some of them are probably liquid lipsticks. So let's see. Let me start to, so those are the, this is Annette from Annette's Makeup Corner. This was from one of her collabs. So let's see what we've got. So we've got Shine, Glow, and Shine. So we've got two shines and a glow. So the Shine, I don't know what the difference is really. Ooh. I mean, why is everything orange brown? Why is everything I'm pulling out? That's what I mean about Odin's Eye, is everything is like orange brown. I'm gonna get rid of that one. I don't need that. I think these are maybe like glossy, not like a liquid lipstick, but like a liquefied lipstick, or maybe a gloss. I don't know. That red one I'll keep. That's cute. And then we have Glow Breath of Fire. This is probably more glittery, is my guess. Yeah, that's kind of pretty. Not a ton of base color, but it has some glitter to it. So we'll keep those two. I saw a few that shade range. It reminds me of like turmeric and mica. Yeah. Yeah, just that, like, there's so much orange. I don't know what's going on with Odin's Eye, where everything is like orange brown. All right, what other ones do we have? So then we have, these might be Angelica. Yes, these are Angelica, because these all have the same color. So I think this was her Halloween collab, the two palettes, and then I think these 5 lip products. So what do we have? We have Shine, Shine, Matte, Glow, and Matte. Okay, so let's look at the 2 matte ones, because we know that I love a matte liquid lipstick. So let's start there. Oh, these have dried all the way the fuck out. Okay, so that's red brown. It's red brown again. Angelica. They smell fine, but they definitely are a little bit chunky. This might just be their formula. I don't know their formula super, super well. And then look at that, a super warm tan brown. These are pretty, but I don't think they're me. I'm gonna declutter those. Odin's Eye, why is everything orange, brown, red? And not even like red, but like a reddish brown. You could wear these so much better than I could, Grace. I'm such a pale red beast that it's just not good. It's just not good. So this is another collab. These are like the spring collab or whatever that they did with those people. This is Judy. I don't know Judy. I've got her palette. I love the palette, but we've got a matte, a shine, and a shine. So the matte is called Tulips. Yeah, they all have this very thick texture. They still seem like they're good, but but that's a pretty pink. I would keep that. Oh, I didn't even get to the Angelica glosses. I just moved on. So these are 2 shine glosses. So we have Buttercup and Dahlia. So named after flowers. Or one of them is named after a famous murder. I don't know. Probably after flowers, is my guess. Because it doesn't say black dahlia, it just says dahlia. I think those are pretty. I would keep those. That one's still pretty orange, but I think I like both of those enough to keep them. So we're keeping all the Judy. She's the one I don't even know, and that's the one I'm keeping out. So let's go back to the Angelica. So there's a Glow Radioactive. I think this one has some green in it, so I'll probably love it because I'm a monster. One of them is a dupe for a Patrick Ta gloss. I don't know the Patrick Ta stuff very well. I bought one of his blush things and I thought it was terrible. I got it on the cheap at Sephora. Look at that kind of mustardy yellow. And I think it's got reconnecting. My screen is black. Anyone else? Oh, is that what you meant by loading error? Am I back yet? Alexandra is saying, yep, mine too. So nobody can hear me? Can anybody hear me? We're back. Dawn says we're back. So I'm back. People can hear me? How long was it black for? Oh, just got back. I'm back. Hopefully not too long. I was starting to talk about the reds. Maybe it's something with my internet again. I don't know what's going on. So that's the one size. Yep, and you can see me, so that's good. Could you hear me when you couldn't see me? Could you at least hear me yapping? This is Pepper Gang from Day Day Signature. Oh, I thought that was going to be more. Oh, no. Am I back now? It just did the reconnecting thing. No, it was just black and buffering. Oh, no. Well, hopefully it'll still be there on the replay. I'll have to check it when it's done, because I think I might be able to edit that in YouTube Studio if it's not. Let me swatch these out. Is this a liquid lipstick or is this a gloss? Lip gloss. Oh, this is a gloss. Okay. Ooh, this is that pound cake. So these are all the reds. I'm going to be that person. These are all different enough to me. These are very similar, but now I figured out that Maryland one is a gloss. I'm gonna keep all of these. So I'm gonna keep all the reds. No surprise. I am nothing if not predictable. I love me a red lip product. So let's go ahead and wipe that off. That is one whole bin. We've been here for an hour. Hopefully people saw some of it. Oh, I hope it's there. When I go back and look at the file, I hope it's still there. And maybe it just wasn't displaying it, but it'll be in the recording. All right, so now we've got, let me move some bins. Again, I'm trying to reorganize. And, but now people can see and hear me again, right? If you could just confirm for me, if someone could really quick type in the chat. Because I don't want to keep going if it's not gonna show up. So, because I've got a couple things down here. This is a L'Oreal. I just bought this recently. I'm going to throw that. Okay, I'm good. Thank you, Grace. I appreciate that. Let me just start grabbing stuff out of this bin, and then I'll bring the bin up. These are some things I just set there. These are the Bella Vitae Bar palettes that I used for that beautiful green, purple, pink look. These are the new Nomad Cosmetics. And then we've got a couple Danessa Myrics that I was playing around with. Those are all staying. So now let me get this bin that's down here, and we can start going through this and see what is in here. Let me set this to the side. So this is my She-Ra singles from Notoriously Morbid. So we're going to keep those. And then we've got a whole bunch of horror mirrors. These are from different Glamlight collections. We've got the Chucky and Tiffany. We've got the Halloween Michael Myers. We've got the Halloween knife mirror. We've got the Trick or Treat Sam's Lollipop mirror. I don't have a great place to store these, but I'm such a sucker for these collections, so I'm going to keep them. But let me just find a spot to shove them to the side. Then I have my little, this was on my desk. I need to put it back. Yeah, the Glamlight mirrors, they've been very fun. And I used to collect the Jeffree Star mirrors, and now I'm ready to clear out most of those as well. I have a few that I'm going to keep of the Jeffree Star ones because I was collecting them hardcore for a while, and Angie, like, meticulously glued rhinestones. There's a few of them that she rhinestoned for me, and they are beautiful, and I'm absolutely going to keep those, except for I think she rhinestoned the green pig mirror from the Shane Dawson. Again, I really don't like Shane Dawson, and so I'm gonna get rid of that one. But all the other ones that Angie like rhinestoned up for me, I'm gonna keep. But I like that Glamlight is putting out more. I wish they were easier to display. That was the nice thing about the Jeffree Star, is that they had the hole you could put on a hook. Oh, and then the other thing I should tell you, so this little jar that I got, it's like a little cake jar. This is from a resin artist that I watch on Instagram. Hello, Joe. Hello, Fabulous Joe. This is Resonate by Chanel, I think is her name. And so I ordered this, and it's got a little lighted thing in here, which I think is really cute. But I've kept this on my desk just to throw after I wear a pair of earrings. I just throw them in here because they're off the card, and I haven't really figured out a really great earring storage thing so that I can access them really easily. But yeah, Resonate by Chanel. She does a bunch of fun stuff, and I really liked this little cake jar. So I ordered this a while back, and so I just like... And you can watch her videos, and she'll show you her making them, and it's really fun. This is a cheap Five Below phone stand. I'll just keep this. I'm going to throw it over to the side, though, because I don't need it here in my makeup stuff. Then we've got some brushes that look like they're mostly clean. Are these clean brushes? That looks like a dirty one. No, these have maybe been washed, so maybe that one is just stained. Is there any yeah, there's no... It's just maybe dust coming off of it. So I think I maybe threw some washed brushes in here. Sometimes I just need to get things out of my way, and then I totally forget that they're there, and then I come back. Oh, this is my curved eyeshadow brush. This is from when I was a Tyra beauty tainer. It's the Tyra Beauty. Oh, that was a wild time. I have a whole video about my MLM experiences on my channel. If you search that, I was an Avon lady. I think if you just search Avon, it'll come up on my channel. Wild times. Wild. I was unhinged. Let me see what we've got here. We've got my little trash cans. I can put some more brushes into there. Oh, we keep finding pieces from this Revolution Batman Poison Ivy collection. This is a cute orange and green palette. I do like this, but you know what? I'm going to get rid of it. I don't have any sentimentality for Makeup Revolution, so I just... ooh, this is one of the Glamlight coffee lipsticks. That's pretty. That's a orangey brown. I'm going to keep that. I like that well enough. Let's put that in the lip product thing. These are from... Oofta. The Sigma Little Mermaid collection. Dion hated this palette. I didn't mind the palette, but I am pasty and pale. So the pigmentation level did work for my pasty ass. It didn't work so well for her. This is the highlighter, and then this is the blush. I'm going to keep these for now. Let me tuck those into a blush drawer. Do I have a blush drawer that has easy room? Yeah, I'll put those in there. Okay, it amazes me you remember so much information about your... Yeah, like I said, my brain is tiny, and there's so many things that I can't remember, but for some reason, makeup is the thing it has chosen to remember. Another Danessa Myricks. There we have that. Then we have... This is where the rest of these went. I was going to declutter these once I found them, and then I could never find them. I bought this set of lippy sticks from ColourPop, and they're all like neutrally nudie pink. And I don't even think this is all of them. Maybe they're all in here, because there was like 10 of them. And I was like, well, I should wait until I have them all. And then, have I seen the new Little Mermaid collection? I haven't seen all of it. Now, somebody did, maybe Dawn or Joe sent me a picture of the highlighter, because the highlighter does look kind of nice. That palette is a hate crime for Little Mermaid fans. Like, what the fuck is that? It's the most boring. It's more than half neutral. I thought it was like, because I think it's 12 shades, and I thought it was like 6 colorful and 6 neutral. It's 7 neutral. and like 5 colorful. And like, how is there not a flaming red shade? Like, it's so ugly. It's so terrible. It doesn't look mermaidy. Like, I get they're like, oh, we have to make things like that people will buy or whatever. But I'm like, people would buy something that was more Little Mermaid than that bullshit. That palette is so wretched. I absolutely hate it. I hate it so much. And I say that as the person that, like, I loved Little Mermaid. So Little Mermaid and Beauty and the Beast came out when I was like getting into like junior high. So like I was too old, but I was like old, like I was young enough that I still really loved it. And those are the two that I absolutely loved. They like imprinted themselves on me. I just loved them. And so when you mess around with those, I can't do it. So like that one, I needed it to be more of a real representation, and it just wasn't. That made me sad. It made me very, very sad. Ooh, this is a blend, but I had forgotten about this. This is the Divination Gloss. There should be a green one. There's a green one. These are Blend Bunny and Robert Welsh. I had forgotten that there were these 2 lip glosses. Yeah, Grace, if you want to give us a like why you don't need, I already know why I don't need it, but you should convince other people not to buy it. Sorry, I'm bitter. I'm just bitter. It makes me so mad. These are the little, so these, I can't believe I haven't done content with these. So this is from the Wilma Fingerdo collab with Beauty Moon Cosmetics. There was 4 loose pigments. And so I have the palette and I have these, and that's the one where like both Dion and Grace saw it and were like, this you? I was like, no, but it could be my doppelganger. A big old drag queen with big hair. So I do have the palette. Look at that orange lipstick. This was a free gift with an order from Fantasy Cosmetica. That can go in the declutter. Then we have the Bratz. I did a post on my website about Bratz, and I did like a live Get Ratchet with me while I was doing the home show in November. This is like their plumping lip gloss. I didn't love this. This Bratz. I have all the lip kits and they're cute, but that can go. For right now, I'm keeping all of the Trapped from Gourmand Girls, but I'm mad about it because those lip products were not great. Cloven. This is Spellcast Beauty. This is a glow-in-the-dark liner. And then this is like a neon pigment. I'm going to save these because I am still planning to redo the UV makeup challenge. And so if I do recreate it, it will definitely be adding a red for sure. I hope so. It definitely needs a red. I also ordered these from Medusa's Makeup. They are UV reactive lipsticks. So I'm going to put those up here. Is there a spot for them in my little holder? Hopefully, yeah. Then I'm going to keep these just because they're beautiful. I need to play with these. These are from Give Me Glow. These are these like magic lip oils. What are they? Magic Slick lip oils. And they're like a glossy, duochromy, multichromy kind of finish. Love them. Love them. I did want the Robert Welsh collection, but I had so many palettes that color store. Yeah, I have all of the Blend Bunny. I'm thinking about, I did put a post up on my posts tab. If you haven't seen it yet, you can go and vote because tomorrow I'm filming my Made by Mitchell brand review, and I thought about doing something similar with Blend Bunny. Now, Made by Mitchell, I've got all different kinds of products in all different kinds of categories. With Blend Bunny, I've mostly got the palettes. I've got all the palettes that they have released. I've also got most, if not all, of their cheek palettes and like singles that they've done. I don't have all the lip products, and I'm not going to talk about the lip products, but I had said, like, if you want like I thought about, as I was thinking about it and looking at them, I had this idea of calling it like Blend Bunny the Eras Tour. I know I'm a Swiftie. I'm a Swiftie. Because I started seeing these certain eras that I saw and it's not like they are distinct eras because some of them overlap, but in terms of like the palettes, they seem to fit together in groups in a certain way. So if you're interested, Grace voted on every channel. I love that. I love that. So I'll definitely have to go check the results, but definitely if you have not voted, make sure you go to my post tab and vote. The last thing for this is just now to go through the ColourPop Lippy Sticks. And then I have another thing of lip products down on the floor. Oh my lord, okay. So let's try to pull... Oh god, okay. The nice thing about these is that they are kind of roughly the color that they are. So like, let's start with the most likely to keep. This kind of peachy, I mean that obviously we're keeping, that's gorgeous. I do like the Lippy Sticks formula. I like these little skinny lipsticks. I think they're easy to work with. So we love that. So we're keeping that one. Let's start looking at the pinks. We've got that pink. We've got this pink. And then we've got, this is maybe more of like a red. No, more like a dusty rose. So there's 3 pinks. I'm keeping the middle one. I'm going to get rid of the other 2. They're cute, but I don't need them. I'm going to keep that one. I'm trying to get rid of. It's really nice. The Lippy Sticks formula. I'm such a fan of it. I think it's really, really good. And they don't always do them. They don't always have them in stock. This is like a mauve-y pink, maybe? That's kind of pretty. We'll keep that. Now we're getting into some more nude neutral. This looks like maybe it's going to bridge the gap. It's kind of a peach. That's kind of fun. I like that, like a dark peach. Let's see this one. This one looks like it's maybe kind of a pink. Pretty, but it doesn't really float my boat. That can go in the declutter. Let's do, this is maybe kind of a, ooh, that's like a deep, deep pink. That's got a nice, the other ones are a little bit like, oh, whatever. And then that one's like, hey, here I am. Where did that voice come from? I don't know. We'll keep it. Clearly I'm summoning demons over here, so I should keep it. I do like this kind of nude. I don't know. Sometimes I just love a nude lip lately. And then we have this one. We'll put this one at the front. That one also. I think we'll keep that one. Yeah, we got rid of a few of the color pops. So that's good. So we did those. Now let's do this last bin down here. And then I've got another empty bin that I can use for things as I'm organizing. So let me set that to the side. And let me see if I can get this, because when it's a whole bunch of... Oh yeah, this is all newer lip products. I set it down somewhere. Can I get it from there? Oh, okay, hold on. Is this content? Me reaching... Where's CJ? Oh, CJ. Let's see if I can... I'm trying to get it from the side, but... Haha, maybe I can use this. I'm always using my back scratcher, my bamboo back scratcher, as like a grabber. So this is a lot of newer stuff. So actually, let me start, because I can see that I've got more of the trapped. So maybe we'll get all the trapped stuff together, and then we will go through the trapped things. This NYX lip lingerie, I've got a couple things over here where I put the lip liners, and I realized I didn't go through these. I'm going to get rid of this one. Polite Society, I'm going to keep that. And then these 2 Fenty glosses, I'm going to keep both of those. One is the Fenty Heat, and one is the like Fenty Oil, which again, I don't know what the difference is. They feel the same, but let's see. So this is another L'Oreal. This is a beautiful red. We're going to go ahead and keep that. This little purse from Trixie Cosmetics, not a makeup product, but very cute. I've used this in a photo shoot. I have this really fun photo. My mom, Mama Champagne got me this really cute flamingo umbrella. And she brought it and she's like, maybe you can use this in a photo shoot sometime. And I was like, well, now I have to. And so the first photo shoot that I did where I was in the pool at Grandpa's pool house with the kind of nude colored thing, there's one where I'm in the pool and my like, I've got this like sheer tulle robe on and it's like floating all around me. And then I've got kind of a blonde wig with pinky red ends. And then I'm holding the flamingo umbrella. So I'm like up to my waist in the water and I have the flamingo umbrella and I'm holding the little purse. It's so cute. Maybe I'll try to remember to put that on my post tab so that you can see that picture now that we talked about the little purse. All right, what else do we have? This is another Annette. Breath of Fire. Did we already have Breath of Fire? Do I have a duplicate? Maybe from a... Yeah, this is the like glittery gloss. I think I kept that. I'll never find it down there. I'm going to keep this for... Well... Oh, am I going to be able to find it? I think I got a duplicate. I wonder if I got a duplicate in a... I'm going to set this to the side. I don't want to have to dig for it now. Grace doesn't like the heat. I like the oil, though. The heat is plumping. Yeah, I feel like I tried it and it wasn't like so aggressive that I hated it. But yeah, I don't... It's tough sometimes with like heated plumping glosses. I don't like them. We've got a couple of these Bella Beauté bar. I'm going to keep these. These are still fairly new to my collection. This is a blank... No, this is a Morphe brush. Oh, the M433. This is one of my favorites. And I know that like these... Because this was like a $4 brush. And they get kind of like... They start to go a little wild sometimes. I miss these natural hair brushes. I miss them so much. They were so good. Okay. Let's see here. We've got some... This is a Blend Bunny Masterclass. These tend to separate, these lip oils. This is the one from the Rotten collection. Any of my Blend Bunny I'm keeping. I'm still a huge Blend Bunny fan. Even if I don't always love lip oils, I'm going to keep those. I'm also keeping all of these Fenty Gloss Bomb sticks. Now, I don't use the Fenty glosses as much as I could. I like them, but I don't end up using them. But these Gloss Bomb sticks, now this one is more just glitter. This is like I think this was a holiday release, so it's more just like glitter. But like these, if you want oopy goopy lips, but in like a stick, these are so good. I know I'm keeping all of these. So this one, I've got this purple one. This is maybe one that shows a little bit more color. Because usually they'll have like a pretty good, like they're not fully opaque, but they have a pretty good base color to them. So you could do them over like a lipstick, but they have color even if you don't. All the Fenty lip products, I generally do like all their lip products, and I love that smell. I think it was Grace that she didn't like the smell. I'm obsessed with it. I love these. This is another one. Look at how pretty that is. Look at that with that glitter. Oh, so good. What color shade is this? This is Fussy. I like Fussy. I like that. Let's see. Then there's this kind of tan one. I'm swatching all of these when I know I'm keeping all of them because I just like them. And it's an excuse to smell them. Look at that one. And you can't really tell so well on the camera, but it's got like an iridescent glitter that is so pretty. I just love that. And somewhere there's going to be, right here, there's going to be a hot pink. This pink one, I think I have two of these in here. I think there's one that I used, and I've used so much of it that I went out and got a second one because I was like, it's too good. Layering that over things is just beautiful. So we're definitely keeping those. This is another Blend Bunny Masterclass. We'll put that into the Blend Bunny drawer. Let's see. Some of these older Blend Bunny ones, these I got when they were on super clearance. I don't think I need... I like them to smell. This is one of the juicy ones. These came out when the blush palettes came out. I'm going to get rid of both of those. Yep, this is the this is the dupe. Is this the one that I've used way... I mean, that one, let's see if I can compare them. I don't know how much I've used this other one. Yeah. So this one is much closer to new. So you can see, like, I've used quite a bit of this. For somebody who owns as many lip products as I do, look at how much of a dent I've put in that one. So I was like, I'm going to, just in case, I don't think this is limited edition, but I think it came out with a summer collection. And I was like, just in case they try to get rid of it, I'm getting another one because this pink is like life to me. I absolutely need it. So This is a duplicate. Sometimes if I have dupes, I'll like declutter one. Not this time. Not on your life. The beautiful, beautiful fire engine red. This is the MVP. God, that cherry smell is so good. This, if you want like a red, like a blue red oopy goopy lip, look at that. Look at that. Put down a red liquid lipstick and put that on top, and like, who's gonna say anything to you? Like, who's even gonna say anything to you? Nobody. This is the Morphe Soul Matte. Do I need to keep this one? I filmed a Get Ratchet With Me of Morphe. That is kind of a pretty color. I'll keep that one for now. I don't know if it'll last forever, but I haven't put out that video yet, so I feel like I should keep it in case I want to do any kind of follow-up or whatever, but... All right, what else do we have? The one thing I will say about these Blend Bunny, the Masterclass, especially the glittery ones, they absolutely like settle in weird ways where like all the glitter separates from like the base. So you really have to go in and try to stir it up. I don't love that about it. And like their lip products, like I've said, have never been my favorite, but that Masterclass blush palette has me in a choke hold. These are my newish Unicorn Snot liquid lipsticks with glosses. We're going to keep those. There's going to be a few more in here. There's another one. I think I bought five or six because they were on a like buy one get one free sale, but you had to buy different colors of the same product. So I know whatever it is, I have an even number of it. Let's see here. Here's another Unicorn Snot. Maybe it's 4. I can't remember for sure. But then we have, I think there should be another one. I think this is Morgan Turner. This was her like Valentine's collection. I'm gonna keep that. That's pretty. Another Fenty. This is one, because sometimes they had the one, they were still like oopy goopy, but they weren't glittery. Even the ones that are not glittery are still beautiful. Look at how pretty that is. Ah, so gorge. And then they have hot chocolate. So sometimes they do their like, they'll do the same color in different formulas. And this is their like glittery chocolate brown. I should have decluttered that gloss because now that I have it in a Gloss Bomb stick, but now I'll never figure out where I put it. So we don't have to worry about that now. But, and the orange one, this orange one. Oh my God, I love these. I love these so much. This one I used recently, so it's got some like gunk on the top. So there's a little bit of brown mixed in there, so just ignore that. But it's a beautiful like orangey there. The swatch next to it is a better. The first one got all the brown off with it. And so then this one, I love this one too. This one I should get a duplicate, a backup of. Another one of these kind of nudie. Oh, gorgeous. Gorgeous. Seriously, I have so many of those Fenty ones. I just love them. All right. Now let's make some hard choices, because up here on the top, I see that I have a bunch of Hung Van Gogh. I did really, really like the Hung Van Gogh lipsticks. Am I still here? And it's fine if nobody's chatting. I don't mind, and I'm not telling you, like, you have to. Now I'm paranoid because we had that, like, break in the service where, like, I went black for, like, 5 to 10 minutes. If somebody could just confirm for me that you can still... Okay, I'm still here. Thank you. Thanks, Joe. I'm like, what if I'm gone and just talking to myself again? All right, so let's go through the Hung Van Gogh lip products. First of all, let me just find Van Gogh Red, because obviously that's the signature orange red. We're going to keep that for sure, for sure. Call my agent, Van Gogh Red. So that's the, like, orange red. It's, like, the signature red of the collection that we're going to keep. That's a gorgeous color. So we'll keep that. I don't have a lot like that. But now the other ones, we may be willing to part with some Hung Van Gogh lipsticks. So this first one is First Cover. Love that. That's a deep, like, berry pink. Then we have Ke Shuyen, I think is how you say it. It's a person's name. And I think that it's Ke Shuyen. This one I think I had to go on the website for. I think that's one of the shades that's not on Sephora. It's pretty, but I think that one's going to go. Sorry, Ke. I don't know who you are. First cover is the one I already swatched. So first cover we're going to keep. Award winner. This is like a deep berry. Oh, look at that. That would go well with that liquid lipstick that we saw earlier. That clarity one. That Booty Smoothie said was like a beet red. Then we have Call My Agent. This one I just like the name. The name is sort of, and it is kind of a beautiful neutrally brown. We'll keep that. And then we have Big Break. And I think this is like a hot pink. So yeah, we're going to keep that. That's like a rich, beautiful pink. Those are all different enough. I think that Ke Shu Yen is the one that is like, one of these things is not like the other. The other ones are very bold. They're much bolder. They're much more like vibrant, whereas the pink is a little bit like, it's there, but so we can get rid of that one. All right, then we've got, let's take a look at the Dolly. We've got some Dolly Parton. I'll try to grab out, they're all rhinestone, so I should be able to see them. I know I've got some Dolly stuff, and I think all that's gonna stay. Because yeah, I think I have 3 glosses and 3 lipsticks. So these are kind of funny. I got these. I think I showed this off in a live before. But these are kind of like the Fenty where you hit the button. But see, that one's broken. So I was like... so this one, it doesn't stop it. It just shoots out. But then the lipstick itself is this beautiful, like, corally peach. And it does have the laser engraved butterfly. So this one... The latch doesn't stop it. It falls out, but then we have that. Then we have this one, which is... So this corally color is called Heaven's Kiss. Oh, Soft Blush? Soft Blush. This is Pink Lemonade. So this is a beautiful, rich pink. It's got the laser engraved butterfly. Then we have this one, which it does stop. This is Jolene Red. Obviously, we have to keep Jolene Red. It's a beautiful red, no butterfly. So, like, none of the 3 lipsticks are the same because, and one of them, it's just that, like, the catch thing is broke. But then, like, one of them doesn't have the butterfly laser engraved on it. It's very strange. These are the glosses. So there's 2, like, glitter glosses and one that's just, like, oopy goopy. Heaven's Kiss. Yeah, Dolly, some of her stuff is a little corny, but we love St. Dolly. We're here for it. This one has so little color. And these have kind of like a cheap gloss smell. I'm so sorry. I love Dolly, but I'm going to keep the 2 glitter ones, but I'm going to get rid of that other one. It's got no color. It's just gloss. Then we have a couple MAC lipsticks. I thought I had separated out all my MAC lipsticks. These are from the Year of the Snake last year. This is a beautiful MAC red. We love that. What shade is this? Luck Be a Lipstick. So this was a special, it might be a reused color, but it's got a new name. But I love the MAC reds. I'm going to put that with my MAC because at some point maybe I'll do like a declutter of MAC. But then also I have this green one. I mean, we love that. This is Royal Emerald. So we're keeping the 2 Year of the Snake. At some point we'll do a big like review of what I have in my MAC products. Then we have the 3. This is from that Witch City Salem. These are those like glittery balm lipsticks that look really cool, but then I don't know that the way they actually apply is that great. They are just kind of, oh, actually, that's pretty impressive. And because this was the color that I was like, I can probably get rid of that gold one, but then I see it on and I'm like, I don't know. Everybody just describes things with trendy words because I think they describe these as like balm lipsticks and they just feel like lipsticks. And the color is maybe somewhat sheer, but like there's pretty color in there. Actually, that purple can go. Maybe I'll get rid of that purple. It's pretty, but it's not like that gold. I can see myself using that for an effect. And then another red lipstick. Who would have known that I would keep another red lipstick? Look at that, how pretty that is. So yeah, we'll get rid of the purple. The purple is cute and it's got fun like red, reddish brown glitter in there, but I don't need it. The Morphe, I'm going to get rid of the Hot Honey gloss. I don't need that. I think I have a red Hot Honey gloss in here too. Yeah, I tried these. These were okay. I didn't love them. Let's see. As we're getting further down in... Sephora, I'm going to keep this. This is one of their cream lip stains, and this is like a fun... Dawn is not into glittery. Joe likes glittery as long as I can't feel it. Yeah, I don't mind if it's a little gritty because I'm a big industrial application. I'm not trying to wear it for like a full day at work or like any of that kind of stuff. So I don't mind it if it's got a little bit of grit to it, but I understand if people are like, ugh, not into it. Oh, randomly, there's a one size. These cheek clappers, these were kind of a moment for a bit. I'm going to get... I do really like this highlighter. Look at how pretty that is. The highlighter kind of does it for me. Like the other two in there, I gotta keep it. Okay, I'm a mess. Let me put it into a blush drawer. All right. Hour and 30 minutes. Let's see if we can get done with this within 2 hours and get through the rest of these lip products. Now, some of these I'm not going to swatch. Like these, I've talked on and on and on about these Maybelline Super Stay Matte Inks. I love these. These are the old packaging. I love these so much. The best drugstore liquid lipstick. These compete with like some $25, $30 liquid lipsticks. These are like 11, 12 bucks. I love the Maybelline. I've had these for a long time. I've been collecting them for a long time. They're great. Let's see. Unicorn Snot is still new to my collection, so we'll keep that. Unicorn Snot, still new to my collection. Ooh, these are new to my collection. These are from Revlon. These are the Glimmer glosses. I'm going to put these actually out. I need to put some glosses out here on the table so that I remember to use them more often. Oh, and we're getting into some of the Trapped collection. Maybe we'll save that for the end of this part of the declutter. Is maybe the last thing we'll do is I'm going to take these Bella Beauté Bar, all three of these balmy lipsticks, another balmy lipstick. We're going to put those in there. Oh, and then another one. There's that one. The Maybelline is all my BFF oil. I love them. I think they're so good. I think they compete with like prestige brands. I think it's not just good for drugstore. It's just good. Let me see if I can grab all of them at once. I do, when I was feeling nostalgia, there's a L'Oreal liquid lipstick. We're going to keep that. I've been loving those. These are some Avon lipsticks. I got nostalgic for my old Avon days, and I ordered some. And I don't think I've had a chance to use them yet. I mean, that pink is unhinged, and I don't think I've seen a pink like that as we've gone through. We'll definitely keep that one. But the makeup at Avon is not what it used to be. It makes me sad, because Avon used to have... I remember, like, back in my day, you could get an Avon lipstick for, like, $4, and they were so good. That's pretty, but I think I've got another one kind of like that. That Oxblood Red. I'm going to declutter that one. Oh, the Superstay Teddy Tints. These are those blotted lip things. I keep getting suckered in, and I think Ulta had a bunch on, like, clearance. I just don't think that blotted lips is for me. I don't think I know how to do it. I don't think it works with the kind of makeup I do. I'll maybe keep one, because I think I've got like 5 of these. I'm going to keep this kind of like reddish watermelon one. I'm going to get rid of that brown one. A couple more Maybellines that we'll keep. Oh, stop. That's the trouble with these bins, is when they start to get full, these cheap dollar store bins, they're great for organizing, but then things fall out of, especially if it's little lip products. They start to fall out of the little handle holes if I'm not careful. Another one of these Revlon Glimmers. I'm going to put any of the Revlon Glimmers out here on the table. Another Revlon Glimmer. Another Revlon or Maybelline Teddy Tint for the declutter. Another Revlon Glimmer. This is the new Superstay Matte Ink packaging. It feels much flimsier. The packaging has gotten worse, but I tried it in the formula. This is the black. I like this black. Again, another black lipstick. But that means I'm going to get rid of, this was in like a Zodiac collection. This is also a black lipstick from that Maybelline Superstay, but since I have the new updated formula, this is a few years old, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this one. This was Thrill Seeker from the Retrograde collection, so I'm going to throw that one away. Then we've got another Avon Bright Orange Red. Okay. I mean, look at her. I'm going to keep that weird orange. We're going to keep that. I'm also trying to find all the traps so I can put them together. This is another lip paint from Unicorn Snot. That's new to my collection. We'll keep that. It's new to my collection, and I feel like I'm not ready to make a decision. Like, that Dolly Parton is new to my collection, but that one gloss was just not the business. So I was like, It's another trapped. Here's another Manny MUA, another liquid lipstick, another, like, plummy purple. That's kind of pretty. We'll keep that. Another Sugar Drizzle. I like that. We're going to keep that. Oh, Makeup by Mario. I think this was the Sephora birthday gift last year. And I think I've played with that a little bit. I kept thinking I was going to do a look. Maybe I'll keep it. I'll keep it up here, and then if I don't use it, I'll get rid of it. Let's see. We've got another Fenty gloss. We'll keep that gloss. That's the orange hot lava or whatever it is. These Bella Beauté bar glosses, these are beautiful. We'll keep those. Very glittery, very multichromatic. Another Blend Bunny Masterclass gloss. We'll put that into the Blend Bunny drawer. Another Maybelline Hot Pink. ColourPop Ultra Blotted Lip can go. I don't need to keep any more Ultra Blotted Lip. I've got so much. Another Blend Bunny Masterclass Lip Oil. Let's put that over there. All right, let me start to make some piles, and we'll put like things together. So we've got a whole bunch of Glamlight, the dessert, and the coffee glosses. So we went through. This is another blotted lip. Every once in a while, I try to get talked into it. I don't know why I let myself do that. I'm trying to get all the Glamlight glosses. If there's any Glamlight lipsticks left, let's put all the Glamlight together. We got a few of these are from Cosmic Brushes. We'll look at those. I feel like there's 4. Why do I only see 3? Maybe there's only 3. We've got the Glamlight Coffee Lipsticks. Gloss. Unearthly. Unearthly. The Glamlight Gloss. Unearthly. Wet n Wild. Ah! Things are not wanting to sit together really nicely. This is old as hell. It smells like crayon. I don't care. This Sugar Pill. I love that color. I'm obsessed with that color. And I'm obsessed with this packaging that looks like a pill. Love it. That, if nothing else, I'm going to wear it until it just disgusts me. And then I'm going to throw it into my makeup memories. This, I think, is Question Beauty. This is Lemon Sherbet. This is another, like, glittery gloss. Yeah, the packaging is so cute for those Sugar Pill. I wish they would do lipsticks again. Then we've got a P. Louise. I think this is the only P. Louise lipstick I've come across. This is an unhinged nude peachy color, but I'm going to keep it because I'm unhinged. We've got some Wet n Wild. So let's look at the Wet n Wild. These are the Mega Glitter. These actually are really good. These Wet n Wild Mega Glitter. They're like a liquid lipstick. You paint it on, you let it dry, and then press your lips together, and the glitter can be seen. I know that was a trend a few years ago. They just redid some not too long ago. I'm going to add those into my to my keep pile. I'm also going to keep these chameleon glosses, the chameleon chrome. Have you seen that Wet n Wild chameleon chrome commercial where the girl's at a music festival and like every like 8 seconds the music changes? Every one of those songs is a banger. How is that even possible? But I do actually love all of the songs in there. I'm going to keep these. I love a multi-chrome glittery gloss. So all right. Then we've got, I think I am going to keep these. I did an unboxing a while ago, but like these are all from Gavisi Beauty and they were clearancing these out for like $2 or $3 each. I did an unboxing around Christmas. I think it was a Black Friday sale. I haven't had a chance to use these yet, but they're fairly new to my collection. Now I do have like a blue and I have this like corally orange. Except for that, these are very nude. So once I've had a chance to play with these a little bit, are all of these going to survive the next round? Absolutely not. But since they are fairly new, I haven't really played with them yet. I want to get a chance to play and like layer and do some things. So these, I'm going to start a new, because that one is getting too full. All right, let's look at these. These are the Cosmic brushes. These are 2 liquid lipsticks and a gloss. The gloss is staying. I like that weird navy gloss. But these liquid lipsticks, I'm going to keep that kind of rose colored because I think I tried these and I think I liked them, but I don't remember. Because like I've said, a lot of the Cosmic brush stuff I didn't really like. And this kind of baby poop brown, it's not inspiring me. So that can go into the declutter. All right, Unearthly. We've got some random Unearthly. I'm a sucker for a multi-chrome gloss. That can stay. This is Delight. This is a nude. I do like their liquid lipsticks. Is this a liquid lipstick? This is Destroy. This is a very cool stone color. I'm going to keep that. I'm going to get rid of this one. These, I know everybody thought these were so cool. They just look dirty. These like snow globe tops, but they used like purple and black glitter, so it just looks dirty. I'm going to get rid of that one. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. All right, then we've got 3 of the Glamlight coffee lipsticks. Oh my god, everything they do is the same. That orange color is hideous. I'm going to get rid of that one. I do like their lip kits, but like this one's a little better. That's a little bit of a lighter tan. They're always so golden though. I mean, I know that they're named after like caramel macchiato and stuff like that. I'm going to get rid of that last one because this one is a lighter shade. I'm more likely to use this one. But they're all so golden, 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 and they're also neutral. I know I get sucked into the Glamlight lip kits, but I just want them to do more variety. It doesn't always have to be like a dark lip liner, a nude brown, a golden brown, and then a golden brown gloss. Like I just... So this is the Glamlight. This is the caramel from the coffee. That's pretty. I'm going to keep that. And it's caramel, which is my favorite. So we'll put that there. What is this? This was the peach dessert one. I'm going to keep that. I do like that. Glamlight. This is another dessert one. This is maybe... I don't even remember which one it is at this point. Oh, it smells like cinnamon. I don't love cinnamon. This must have been the cinnamon bun or whatever. I'm going to get rid of that one. Then we have a pink one. I love when they do a pink. They do a pink so rarely. This is the pink glitter. I'm going to keep this one. And then this is the pink, like glossy with a little bit of glitter, but it's more... doesn't really smell like anything. But I'm going to keep it. This is their vanilla. That's, again, the lightest. That lighter lipstick that I pulled was the vanilla. We'll keep that one. This is the birthday cake. This is like a really beautiful iridescent glitter. Hazelnut. Do I need hazelnut? That is kind of a pretty... and it smells like coffee. Like hazelnut coffee. Some of these smell and some of them don't. I wish they all did. That orange gloss is kind of plain, but I do like it. Hazelnut. Let me set that to the side. Let me see it, because if they all smell the same, I don't need to keep that one. But I also just like that for the smell. This is like one of the chocolate dessert. Yeah, it smells like chocolate. That is like a melted chocolate. I've got other brown. I'm going to put that in the declutter. This kind of lighter one doesn't really smell like anything. Yeah, I don't know why some of the dessert ones smelled. I'm going to get rid of that one. And some of them didn't. Then we have mocha. So let's smell this one. That smells like coffee. Yeah, that's that deeper brown. I like that. And I like that it smells. I like smelly makeup. Some people don't. I do. I'm a fan. Okay. Hazelnut. Did we decide? Hazelnut, how do we feel about you? I think it's unique enough in my collection. I'll keep it. Now, this is where we get in. I love Gourmand Girls. I do love them. However, the lip products in this Trapped collection were a disappointment. So we have, and I bought a lot of them. I went in hard. I bought two. No, I didn't buy two PR kits. Because then I would have had two of the palettes. That doesn't make any sense. But I bought the PR kit so that I would get the highlighters. And then, so let's see. Which ones are the liquid lipsticks? How do I know which one are the liquid lipsticks? Do they say? I can't really tell. I know that this green one was so disappointing. It was so, oh my God. Look, I just paint that on. Look at how terrible that is. I mean, it's just, this, like, doe foot is not very soft or forgiving. It just was so hard to put on. I'm gonna get rid of this one. Am I getting rid of a green liquid lipstick? Who even am I? But it's gotta go. I think I'm gonna keep the green. Is there this was chlorophyll, right? I'm going to keep this one in Makeup Memories, if nothing else. But this one, yeah, and then like some of the components don't even stay together. This is the shade Poe, which was one of the glosses. Was this like a greeny gloss? Maybe like a blackish green? Oh, it's definitely green. That is kind of pretty. I will keep that. I layered these for the look that I did with this, and I don't think it turned out very nice, but I'm going to keep that one. And then this one is Nevermore. So these are the ones that I liked because they were weird colors. But actually, this Nevermore, look at how pretty it is in the bottle. That's the trouble with so many glosses. And then look at it on. Look at that. That one's going to go. So we'll keep the two green ones because I'm nothing if not a predictable monster. Now let's start looking at some of these other colors. So now this one I think was a liquid lipstick. This is Trichome, Trichome, Trichome. I don't know. That's a plant thing, I'm assuming. Yeah, this is one of the liquid lipsticks, and it's just not good. I'm gonna... Maybe somebody that wants a less aggressive lip product will love it. I need, like, color. I need it to stay. This is, and that's like a red one. It's just they're too... This is exquisite. Yeah, I think those... So I think there were 3 that were, like, liquid lipsticks. Now let's try some of these glosses. This one is Dianea Shine, which is a beautiful orangey peach with some pink notes. That's pretty enough. I think we'll keep that. Then we have this purpley color. What is this one? This one is Chaos. That's pretty enough. I think I can keep that one. I just want to love Gourmand Girls so much because I love their eyeshadows. And these, I loved the theming and I loved the packaging. But they just, these doe foots are terrible. This pink is kind of cute. Let's keep the pink. Prey. Look at that color. That color seems kind of fun. But if this doesn't have glitter, this is just like a, look at that. It's just kind of a pinky brown gloss. That can go. And then we have Toothy. I think we'll end up keeping that one just because I like the color. But I don't know that it's going to be... Again, these doe foots, I think, don't do them any favors. Yeah, that's pretty. That's got some metallic shine to it. I do like that. So I did end up keeping 6 of the Trapped. I kept 6 of the trapped products. There's one hidden behind. There we go. And then, because I think I ordered 10, so that means I got rid of 4 of them. Yep. So I did get rid of 4. So I didn't get rid of half. Should I get rid of that pink one and then it's half? I mean, I know they're my things and I know that I can keep them, but do I like this pink one enough to keep it? Trying to spread it out a little bit more and see if I like it even. It's not bad. We'll keep 6. It's fine. Oh, except it's also squeezing out through the top. See these? So I guess 4 of them are getting decluttered and 1 is getting thrown away because it's actually just like legit coming out of the top. Gross. Gross. So I guess we're throwing 1 away. I mean, I guess that made the decision for me. So that's fun. Yeah, so that is the lip products declutter. There's probably another bin because I feel like I haven't gone through it. Well, I've got some other like storage containers that are up here. So I think that's the only thing that I haven't really finished. I think there might be, I kind of reorganized the eyeshadow palette drawers, but I think I went through those. I think we brought the drawers over before I rearranged. And so I think those have been done. So now I think the only thing that's really left is there's some random storage things over here with really random containers of stuff. A thing with my Revlon lipsticks. There's some of my MAC, the Christmas collections in the box where they're all the same color. There's a bunch of glitters and wet liners and loose pigments. There's a thing of like face palettes, I think, are up there. So we'll have 1 more declutter before I'm done, and then we will be done. Like then it will be it. That will be all. Oh, my eye is itching again. I'm starting to get like a weird dry patch like on my eyelid, and so I don't know if that's from any of my like nighttime skincare that I've been trying, but I'm not happy about it. Yeah, the Tarte Shape Tape. I haven't had trouble with that packaging, but I know a lot of people have. I don't think I have my Tarte Shape Tape anymore. I think I decluttered the... Oh no, I still got it. I decluttered the foundation. I got rid of the Shape Tape foundation, but I do still have a Shape Tape concealer. So mine has not started leaking. Still smells good. This, I think, was a 25 days of beauty, 21 days of beauty. So there's that. All right, well, I should get going because I have to be back here fairly early tomorrow because I'm going to record a Get Ratchet with Me and my Made by Mitchell brand review and hopefully have time to finish all of that before Angie gets here so that Angie and I can start recording toy videos. I'm very excited about that. Let me move some of these lipsticks so that they don't fall out of the handle holes of this other. So I'm still working on how to store the lip products, but at least we've thinned them out a little bit. So I'm loving that. You're using yours as eye primer? Good, good. I'm glad it's not going to waste. So I've got another little empty bin here. Let's just move that to the side. And then we've got Makeup Memories bin is here. And then maybe I'll stack the... yeah, everybody's saying goodnight. I started to say goodnight and then just kind of stopped because I started like moving things around. Because I'm a mess. Okay. All right, so now that I did that, I can, I have just a little bit of OCD, like, not in the way that people joke about OCD, but like I have low-level OCD, and so sometimes, like, if things are not the way that I want them, I have to, like, stop and make them the way I want them. I can mostly control it, but every once in a while I'm just like, we have to do this thing. I also have these 2 little Care Bear compacts. What should I do about these? These are cute. I got them from Impressions Vanity. I do like them. I need to clean them up because they've gotten makeup on them, but I don't use compact mirrors that much. But maybe they're still good to kind of keep in a purse. And I need to charge them. I need to use the little charging cord. I don't know. We'll keep them for now. We'll try to decide what to do with them. All right. Thanks everybody for stopping by. Let's see if I remember my outro. Thank you. If you came to the chat, I would love it if you would circle back around and leave a comment. Feed the beast, help me feed the algorithm. And if you are replay crew, we love you. Replay crew rocks. Definitely leave your comments down below. While you are leaving me that comment, don't forget that you can give me that thumbs up to tell me that you appreciated the video. Or if you are like, girl, you are a hoarder, you are a makeup hoarder, you need to declutter, you need to get your life together, you can go ahead and give me that thumbs down. It is all engagement. The algorithm isn't a picky bitch, and neither am I. And while you're down there, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, become part of the family, and hit that bell icon so you'll be notified every time I do a live or upload a video. I try really hard to have at least one live or video per week, and sometimes, if you're lucky, if you're very lucky, you might even get a bonus video. Ooh, hoarderific. If you'd like to chat, banter, or commiserate between uploads, all of my social media will be linked down in the description box below, including a link to my website. Just pretend it's there. The World of Champagne at janessaj.com. Thank you so much for watching. I love and appreciate all of you. I may pop on for a little while live tomorrow. I'll be recording the look, so probably not while I'm getting ready, but maybe while Angie and I are filming. There might be a good time when I take a break to do some like TikToks or something. Maybe I will come live and talk a little bit and maybe show you just some of the toys that we're looking at for the, give you a little preview of some of the toy videos that are going to be coming up. But I love and appreciate all of you. Dion, thank you. Come back when you can listen. We love Replay Crew, and thank you everybody. And until I see you again, bye. And the awkward shutting down of the stream, because I never know how long it'll take.